Welcome to Amber's ugly yet spacious kitchen. And a cat. Meow. Okay, today we're going to be doing breaded pork chops. You're going to want 2 pork chops. You're going to want 4 bowls to toss everything in. You're going to want about half a cup to a cup of flour. You're going to want an egg. You're going to want some Frank's Red Hots. Well, you're going to want hot sauce and maybe some sriracha. That's if you want to do the spicy way. If you are like my boyfriend and you are a little pansy when it comes to hot stuff, you're going to want honey garlic or something like that. You're also going to want about half a cup to a cup of breadcrumbs. You're going to want to put a little bit of olive oil into a frying pan, just enough to coat it so that you can sear it very well. So for the first bowl, beat the single egg into, and then you're going to want to coat the pork chops evenly on all sides. Then you're going to want to take those pork chops coated in egg and coat every single little last bit of them in the flour mixture. Okay, now when you move these over to the hot sauce and sriracha mix, if you are choosing to do hot sauce like I am, unless you are, little wuss of my boyfriend, then just a warning that any scrapes and cuts on your fingers are going to make this hurt really, really bad. But what I like to do is I like to take the hot sauce, I like to do a circular squirt to the sriracha, then you're going to want to coat every last little bit of your pork chops in this hot sauce mixture. Yum, yum. Now you're going to want to take them and evenly coat them into the breadcrumbs. Make sure to get even the sides, because this will be the first thing that touches the pan. And the last thing you want is to start burning hot sauce. Now you're going to want to take your frying pan. You're going to want to put it on about medium to medium high heat on your thing there. And I would suggest keeping it at medium. You see, this is after work that I recorded this, and I was really tired and wanted to get to sleep and stuff, so I may have turned the heat up a little higher than I should have. So you're going to want to do these on each side until they're about golden brown, instead of the a little bit darker of a brown that I got that you probably don't want. You should probably use something that won't scrape along the bottom of the pan. Like I used a fork to flip mine over. You can use rubber tip tongs. I have those too. I forgot to use them. But those are another alternative that you can use to flip these in such a way that it won't cause the breading to start falling off, because that can sometimes be a problem if you don't use the right amount. With me, it was okay, so I just used a fork. So when those are done, you're going to want to transfer them to a baking pan, preferably a raised one, just in case they decide to drip grease. And you're going to want to put them in the oven. I have a toaster oven because it's a lot easier with a toaster oven because it beeps and shuts us automatically if you're not right there to get it done. Bake it at about 375 for about 20 to 25 minutes, and you should be good to go. When they're done cooking, transfer them to the plate and serve them alongside, stuff like mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, the usual stuff that you would do that with. And you'll know that the pork chops are done because when you cut them open, you'll see that there is no pink. They are just a nice brown on the inside. There you go. And that's how you make the pork chops that I like, preferably without searing them as badly as I did, but they still taste really nummy regardless. So, ciao.